Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm 23. It's my birthday next week. No, well, I'm 23 next week. Sorry, I'm used to saying 23 now. Yeah, I just finished doing Crusade in Jeans, and today was the first time that I saw it all the way through, which was really interesting. And yeah, so here I am at the Crusade in Jeans party. You think I look younger now? Really? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I obviously played 15 years old, so I'm used to kind of playing younger, and yeah, I still get questions to go, even to see 18 films or things, so I'm one of these people that has to take my ID everywhere, but I'm sure one day I'll appreciate that. I had several auditions with Ben. We met a few times in London. We did workshops with other children, and basically I read the script and really loved it and wanted it, and so just hoped that I would get it, and I was lucky enough to get it and work with Ben. So we basically just did workshops around a couple of the scenes to see how we all bonded as together and how we fitted character-wise, and so it was really nice. And I met some of the children on those in those workshops, and so a lot of us had met already from the auditions. So I'm not sure. I know that. Yeah, I mean, I knew quite early on when I'd got it, but we had to wait. I had to wait about a year until it actually got shot. So we were meant to start filming in January and then February, and it kept going, and we didn't end up filming till almost August. So it was a long wait, and the auditioning process had started the year before that. So it was a long process. Yeah, I see what you mean, but obviously it wasn't strange for me because I'm from London, so it was natural for me to speak in English. But obviously the book being a Dutch book and everybody relating to it as a Dutch story, it must. I think basically Ben wanted it to appeal to a lot of people, and English is obviously a language that is widely spoken, so is the easiest route to go. But I hope that the story still comes across even when it's dubbed. Yeah, we mainly Germany, different parts of Germany. Then we were in Luxembourg and Croatia. So we travelled quite a bit. It was a big crusade for us all. It almost became real because in the end we were just trekking through these forests to get to next locations, and we were out in every sort of weather and different countries, and it was really lovely actually because we all got on so well, and so it was like a big holiday almost. So it was good fun. It was tough, but it was good fun. I have, yeah. I read it whilst we were filming. I didn't read it thoroughly, but I was flicking through bits, and I know Joe read it, and yeah, Jenna isn't in the book, so obviously it's a character that's been put in afterwards, and so it's not complete to the book, but it, hopefully people won't be too disappointed. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, you'll have to ask Ben that. I have no idea, but well, I think definitely there could be a sequel, but I'm not so sure that there will be, but who knows? Mainly just, to be honest, because she's a 15-year-old girl, you have to remember at the end of the day, she's 15 just like any other 15-year-old. So even though she's growing up in the Middle Ages, she still goes through the same emotions as a 15-year-old would. She falls for Dolph, she's looking after these children, and it's kind of, I think, important to remember that she still is a child, and so I basically just took from what I was when I was 15, and also I studied a lot of the Middle Ages and the Crusades in history lessons at school, so I knew a bit about all of that anyway. So I guess it was just as we went along, we learnt more and more, and and even just being in different locations I think helped a lot. Yeah, I mean Ben was great in the way that he let us just kind of get on with things. We were on set and obviously we had lines to say and you had to say those lines, but it wasn't so strict that you had to stand in certain places. You could move about and feel free with your lines, so I think that really helped because it felt a lot more natural, and our input was equally listened to, and Ben was great to work with, so it was a really lovely shoot. Yeah, definitely.
Especially for you. That's all? You're sure?
Definitely.
Do you remember how gnarly you are if you're hungry?
I know, but I might go out and eat, so...
Take one of those, they are absolutely fabulous.
I have one cake now. Thank you so Yeah, definitely. I mean, if Ben was had an idea and we had another idea, you know, we'd talk about it and then we'd do it. But to be honest, Ben had a great vision for what he wanted and explained things, and with the locations it became quite natural as to how you'd move. We had these great costumes and things as well, so it kind of, as soon as we put those costumes on in the morning, we were kind of those parts. I mean, you had kids rolling around in the mud as soon as they had their costumes on. I mean, they loved it. It was like, and we were literally out in the middle of nowhere half the time, so it kind of became real anyway. So I think that really helped.